issued from Peel as a pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ridge Peterson. This one swung on. It's a short one to shortstop. Throw to first. He had to dive off the plate, so he is safe. And Welp has to get back to second. Ridge Peterson, meanwhile, moving up to second base on the exchange. My, oh my. So an infield single there for Ridge Peterson, and indecision there from Tranquil behind the plate will lead Ridge Peterson to second base. Meanwhile, Rogers coming home to score on the play. So a RBI infield single from Ridge Peterson. My, oh my, this first inning again just has gone, was a great start there from Peel there. It's just gone from bad to worse. So 2 quick outs with no base runners on. He then reeled off back-to-back singles from Rice Peterson and Ashton Rogers, issued a walk to Darren Welp, which on the wild pitch on that 4th ball brought home the first run of the inning, and then the second run coming just now on the infield single from Ridge Peterson. So strike 1 now, swung on and missed for Lawton Annan, trying to keep this going. Meanwhile, Wray leads 5-2 over Merino in the top of the 3rd inning. Next delivery swung on and missed for strike 2. So 2 runs scoring in the inning on 3 base hits for Wray. No errors yet. Next one swung on and missed, and there's 3 quick strikes for the strikeouts, and the side is finally retired there on behalf of Caden Peel. So a wild, action-packed top of the 3rd inning from the Eagles at the plate. They score 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 are left on base. The side is retired. Going to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Wray leads Merino 5-2 on KRDZ.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.
Bottom of the 3rd inning in Merino. Wray with a 5-2 lead over the Rams. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on KRDZ.
Batting for the Rams, number 19. Next, Everhart.
So Chris Arambula has been pulled after a 2-inning start this time around. Had a great first inning, but a bit of a shaky second inning where he allowed 2 runs on 1 hit, issued 2 walks, but he threw 4 wild pitches in that second inning as well. So Arambula was on pace for the win. However, you need to pitch at least 3 innings if you want to get the win on the mound there if you are a starter. So now on the mound, Eddie Estrada now has a 1-1 count to Everhart, who is leading off the bottom of the 3rd for Merino. Next delivery swung on, popped just into foul territory. Riggleman trying to get under it. Ooh, just couldn't keep it into his glove. The sun was in his eyes, couldn't quite shade it off. So a good attempt there from Riggleman. However, it is strike 2, so a 1-2 count to Everhart. Estrada pitched 3 innings in relief in Game 2 against Akron last Friday. In those 3 innings, he did pick up the loss, unfortunately, allowing 6 runs, 1 of them earned, on 3 hits, allowed 1 home run, walked 4 batters, but he did strike out 3. So, again, you can't really fault him for all those runs being scored. He was, again, just a lot of mistakes and fielding errors in that 3rd and final inning that he pitched in relief there. So you can't necessarily fault him on that. So, numbers not totally against him on that one. 2nd in the team in ERA, just behind Joey Wymura with 2.33. On a 3-2 count, next pitch misses high and inside. It's ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk to Everhart. So Estrada drawing ball, or issuing the first walk. So a leadoff base runner there for Merino, and here is Deacon Trankel trying to help Merino answer, trailing by 3 for the 2nd time of the game. They trailed 3-0 and now 5-3. Pitches in the dirt for ball 1. Estrada in the stretch. Here is the 1-0. That one misses. Arambula throw to second and could not get the catch stealing right there, I guess, for Everhart. So Everhart with a successful steal there against Estrada. Arambula, good throwing arm there behind the plate. However, Everhart able to get the jump on him right there. Next delivery, this one is popped to second base, and getting under it for the catch is Darren Welp. So Welp able to snag that one for the first out. So 1 down in the inning. Everhart still base runner there at second base, and here is Caden Peel. Peel 0 for 1 in this contest. He flew out to right field to retire the first inning. Estrada is ready. First delivery to Peel. That one swung on, and it's a line drive to center field. That bounces in the dirt, and that's going to bring in a run. It's going to be a RBI single for Caden Peel. That's going to bring home Everhart for the score, and that brings Merino within 2 runs. They trail Wray 5-3 now. Coach Brett Vlasheen heads to the mound there to have a chat there with Estrada. Looks like he's trying to give him some pointers there on his form. Chris Arambula also now at catcher, also out there on the mound to help Estrada out. So looks like they're giving him some pointers on his delivery here, trying to help him with his follow through. So base runner at first for Merino with 1 down, but they have scored a run now on that RBI single from Peel. Here is Tyler Miller. Estrada in the stretch. Here's the first delivery. That one called strike 1 on the lower right edge. No balls, 1 strike to Miller, who is 1 for 1 in this one. Hit a leadoff single in the bottom of the 2nd inning and scored the first of 2 runs, in that inning, as he is going to get another base hit. Grounds this one in the gap between short and third, and Peel makes it up all the way to third base. However, they do limit Miller to just a single here. So 2 base hits in the inning. Base runners are now on the corners with 1 down in the inning. So Estrada Bit of a shaky start here in relief for the Eagles. 2 base hits, 1 run scoring in the inning. So stepping in is Zach Bott, who is 0 for 1 in this one. Had a pop out to Chris Arambula on the mound in the second inning, and a steal attempt is unsuccessful. And meanwhile, on the throw, Peel advances from third to home. So a steal home, if you will, as the successful steal by Miller just helps distract them a bit as Peel is able to come home and score.
0-1, excuse me. No balls, 1 strike.
2 runs now scoring in the inning, and a base runner at second for Merino with 1 down. Swung on by Bott. It goes to left field, and getting under it for the catch is Ridge Peterson for out number 2.
Miller stays on second. And a fly out.
2 down in the inning, and Estrada
Brings up the second.
just trying to get out of this. Not the
Now,
third inning that he envisioned,
the red, number 12.
allowing 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits, also issuing 1 walk as well. Estrada going to step off as Dinez stepping in. Second plate appearance in this one. Trying to keep a watchful eye there at second base at Tyler Miller. Glance back at second. First delivery to Bott. That one's low and away. Ball 1. Dinez in his first plate appearance was walked, and he was able to score a run on a wild pitch, the second of 2 runs in that second inning. 1-0 delivery, swung on and missed. A bit of a late swing as well on a pitch that was in the dirt. So an unwise swing right there from Dinez. There's the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dinez. 2 down in the inning. Estrada glances back at second. Here's the next delivery. That one low and away. 4 ball, 2. Dinez
2-1 count.
He's also pitched in relief. Not in relief, but he has pitched in 3 innings, earlier this season. As the next one is called strike 2 on the lower part of the zone, and Estrada is just 1 strike away from just getting out of this inning. Wants to limit the damage of just 2 runs and wants to hold the lead for the Eagles. Here is the 2-2 delivery. That one misses on the lower outside edge to run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dinez, he has pitched in 3 innings this season, allowing 2 hits, no runs, no walks or strikeouts as well. Dinez at the plate, 3-2 the count, swung on, grounded just past Estrada on the mound. However, at short, the throw to first is off the mark from Waimura, and on the error, another run comes in the score, and we are tied at 5 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So that's going to be the first error of the game committed by the Eagles. It's going to be an E6. Keeps the inning alive. Could have been out 3 right there, but another run comes in to score, and the inning continues. So Miller comes in to score. Dinez now at first. Here is Mason Rink now as a bit of a meeting there from the infielders for Estrada, trying to help him through this, even though that 3rd run scoring was not on him. First pitch way off the mark. That one high and away. So ball 1 for Rink at the plate. So 3 runs, 1 of them unearned, scoring on 2 hits, 1 error now in the inning. Pickoff attempt at first from Arambula after the pitch is unsuccessful, as Dinez able to. So 2 balls and no strikes to Rank. Always frustrating there when you're on the mound and you have to get extra outs, especially when an out of the inning. So the pitch gets the lower part of the zone. It's called strike 1. Rank still ahead in the count, 2-1. 2 down in the inning, base runner at first for Merino. Tied up at 5. Next one swung on and missed, and Estrada is once. It was against Dinez, who was able to reach on the error. Here's the 2-2. That one swung on foul, tipped in the dirt, so Rank just hanging on in there, trying to stick around. Mason Rank in his first plate appearance also drawing a walk. He was, however, stranded on the bases at the end of the second inning, so he was unable to come home and score. 2-2, one more time to Rank, that one in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Critical pitch coming up next for Eddie Estrada. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base runner at first. Rank coming into today's action, 2 hits and 3 at-bats. 1 RBI, 1 walk. Swung on, foul, tipped in the dirt again. So Mason Rank driving up that pitch count in relief for Eddie Estrada. Trying to make this a difficult conclusion to the bottom of the third inning for him. Estrada set. 3-2 again. Swung on and missed, but it's in the dirt. And no, they're just going to call the out. Looks like it wasn't in the dirt after all. So, regardless, it is still a strikeout, and the side is retired. So the first strikeout of the game by Eddie Estrada. However, a bit of a messy inning as a whole for Wray defensively. 3 runs scoring on 2 hits. 1 of those runs unearned. 1 error committed in the inning, and 1 base runner is stranded on the bases. We're tied up at 5 heading into the top of the 4th inning next on KRDZ. Top of the 4th inning. Wray taking on Merino. However, we are now tied up at 5. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Still on the mound is Caden Peel. And leading us off in this inning is Joey Wymura. Top of the 4th inning brought to you by Slick Spot. For all things on wheels, Slick Spot's got your back. Shop for tires online at slickspotfarmandtruck.com. Wymura in this one 0 for 1. He drew a walk in the first inning, reached via the error in the second inning. However, he's stolen 2 bases and scored a run. This one grounded to short. Throw to first is in time. Wow, a great catch there from Mason Rank. Had to really stretch out off of the bag to make the catch, and he's able to get the throw from Schmidt in time for the first out. So Joey Wymura a ground out to short. 1 down in the inning. Here is Eddie Estrada, who is, of course, now on the mound for Wray defensively, as he takes a pitch too high for ball 1. Estrada 0 for 2 in this one, both strikeouts, so looking to turn around his game offensively. Pitch taken 2 inside. Wow. Estrada had to duck out of the way of that one, so there is ball 2. Good way to avoid strikeouts right there, getting yourself in a great hitter's count, which he now is in, 2-0. Trying to generate some base runners here as he swings. This one is popped into foul territory. Rank trying to get under it, and he cannot. Had to try to get the sun out of his eyes in the process as well. I'm not sure he made it fully the distance of where he had to, but he almost made the out there. But they don't give you outs for almost, unfortunately, for Mason Rank. So there is strike 1 instead for Eddie Estrada. It's a 2-1 count with 1 away in the inning. Bases empty. Trying to generate a good inning here for Wray so they can try to retake the lead as the next delivery misses just off of the glove of Tranquil. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Eddie Estrada. Keep in mind, again, the last inning, Peel got 2 quick outs and then allowed back-to-back base hits, a walk, and then another base hit, allowing 2 runs in the process. And another pitch misses for ball 4. Eddie Estrada, for the first time in this ball game, has reached base, this time via the walk. 3rd walk of the game issued by Peel. Still a pretty good ratio, though. 8 strikeouts in this one with 3 walks. That brings in Chris Arambula, who is also 0 for 2 in this one, looking to turn around his game offensively. First delivery to him is called strike 1 on the black. Outside pitch there. So 0-1 for Arambula. Reached via the error in the first inning and then flew out to right field in the 3rd inning. He has scored a run. Arambula making some adjustments there. Gets back in the box. Showing bunt before the pitch. And Peel's just going to step off. Going to take a glance there at first base to Estrada. So Estrada trying to get a decent lead there off of first base as Arambula gets back into the box. Peel a glance back at first in the stretch, and Arambula's going to call time. Arambula needs a little bit more time before he takes this next pitch. Behind now in the count, 0-1. Took strike 1 in the zone. Next one, this one is swung on, popped to second in shallow right field, and coming out to make the catch is Tyler Miller. Oh no, and Estrada was running to second, anticipating a base hit, and they're able to tag the bag at first for the double play, so that is not the play that you want. My, oh my. So a double play retires the side for the Eagles. No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So all zeros in the inning for Wray. We head to the bottom of the 4th, tied at 5 on KRDZ.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built for tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Josiah McIntosh.
Back to Merino, Colorado, bottom of the fourth inning. We are tied at 5. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. And the first pitch by Eddie Estrada is too high for a ball. So Estrada in relief. This is now the second inning that he is in. And the next pitch, that one grounded just past the glove of a diving Darren Welp. And it's going to be a leadoff base hit for Josiah McIntosh. So McIntosh now 1 for 2 on the game. And Merino trying to get a big inning going. They have never led in this game yet. They have trailed by 3 a couple of times to Wray in this one. They fell behind in the first inning 3-0. And then later they fell behind 5-2 by the Eagles. They were able to score 3 runs last time out. See if they can try to take the lead right here. As the top of the order is back for Merino. Cohen Schmidt now at the box. The first pitch to him, he swings and tips this one away foul. So Estrada now with the upper hand here. An 0-1 count. Steps off. A pickoff attempt at first is unsuccessful. Peterson had to step off the bag to make the catch as well. So it would have been late anyways, but even if it was in time, he would not have been able to get the out there against McIntosh. So a 0-1 count still to Schmidt. Next delivery is too far in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schmidt. Schmidt in this one 0 for 2. He flew out to left field in the first inning and struck out on a called strike 3 in the second inning. This time he swings. It's a pop fly in shallow right field, and Welp couldn't get there in time. Meanwhile, he makes the throw to second base and is able to pick off McIntosh. McIntosh didn't run there in time, anticipating there to be an out. So a great heads-up play there from Welp, not giving up despite not making the catch, and he still gets out 1.
Now batting for the Reds, number 19, Chance Everhart.
So it is still a base hit there from Schmidt. So 2 base hits in the inning so far for Merino. However, now 1 out and a base runner at first. Here is Everhart. First delivery from Estrada is off the plate. Ball 1. Everhart in both plate appearances has drawn a walk in this one. He's also stolen 2 bases and come home to score a run. Pitch, gets away from Arambula in the dirt. Second base. So with 1 down in the inning, a base runner in scoring position. The go-ahead run for Merino, if you will, in scoring position now. Another pitch low from Estrada. Arambula is able to snag that one, however. A 3-0 count to Everhart. Everhart now in a big spot right here to try to give his team the lead. Estrada a glance at second. Here's the 3-0. That misses. It's a 4-pitch walk. So Estrada so far in relief now, allowing 4 hits. And that's the second walk he's issued as well. Base runners on first and second. Here is Deacon Tranquil. 1 away in the inning. First delivery to him gets called strike 1 on the lower edge of the zone. Estrada trying to get this inning turned around. Doesn't want to put himself on pace for another loss. Here's the 0-1. This one swung on, popped to second base, and getting under it, Darren Welp making the catch. There's the second out of the inning. So Estrada couldn't try to tightrope out of danger here. It's the second pop out that Welp has been able to snag this game. And again, he had a chance to grab one against Schmidt. He couldn't, and again, he was able to make the pickoff at second on the play as well. So Welp showing a lot of versatility there in the field there at that second base spot. Meanwhile, Peel at the plate. First pitch grounds this one to short. Throw from Wymira to first. Off the mark again. My, oh my, another error on what would have been out 3. However, hold the phone. A lot of action on this play. My, oh my. Now Peel in a pickle between second and third. Another throw offline. And Peel also coming in to score. And he is out at the plate. So Wray doesn't give up after a couple of errors. And Peterson covering at the plate, able to throw Peel out. So holy cannoli. So 2 base runners on. A E6 to first. Throw was offline. Meanwhile, 2 runs coming in to score. So the throw to first was offline. Then the throw to second was offline. Throw to third was offline. And then after all of that, the throw home to get Peel out was able to finally get him out. So 2 runs scoring on that crazy play filled with errors. So meanwhile, 2 hits lead to 2 runs for Merino. And Merino now with the lead for the first time in this one. They lead 7-5 heading into the top of the 5th inning, which is next on KRDZ.
The patronage check that we receive once a year has been great for us.
You know, the cashback patronage is like a little bonus almost. I mean, it shows up when you're not expecting a dividend.
When you're paying it into a business that you are part owner in, that money comes back to you. It takes the edge off of that. It makes it feel like you're doing something a little bigger, a little something better, using your money a little more wisely.
Top of the 5th inning from Merino, who now leads over Wray 7-5. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. A comedy of errors, no pun intended, to finish off the bottom of the 4th inning defensively for the Eagles. On a chance to get out 3, it was a grounder to short, and then a throwing error by Wymira to first was off the line, and that brought in the first of 2 runs. And then a throwing error from Peterson to second to try to get a tag out is off the line. That brought in run number 2, and then a throw to third to try to get Peel out was also off the mark. And as a result, he tried to make the dash home. And after all of that, they were able to make the throw to Peterson to the plate to get him out. So 3 errors in a single inning, or in a single play, excuse me. So my, oh my. So 2 more unearned runs scoring in this one. And oh no, an error, speaking of, leading off the inning is Camden Riggleman. He pops this one just off of the mound on the right side, and Peel just can't keep the sun out of his eyes, and it was in his glove, but he fell back on the catch, and it popped out of his glove. So it's going to be Camden Riggleman reaching on an error to start the inning. Lots of errors in this one. So far, Wray committing 4 errors, and that is the 3rd error of the game committed by Merino. Rice Peterson stepping in. Wray trying to respond after trailing now for the first time of the game. He's showing bunt. However, it rolls foul along the left side. So no balls, 1 strike for Rice Peterson. In this one, he's 1 for 2. He struck out looking in the first inning and then hit a single in the 3rd inning. Came home to score one of Ray's 5 runs. Peterson going to take time here, going to adjust his elbow guard there before stepping back in. Peterson is ready. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's called strike 2 on the knees. Peel trying to get strikeout number 9 right here. Good opportunity with an 0-2 count. 0-2, swung on, popped out of play. Hopefully that didn't hit anybody's vehicle there, went straight to the parking lot. And Peterson holding on with a 0-2 count. No outs in the inning. Riggleman at first, reaching on an error. Peterson gets ready in the box. Peel, another delivery. That one called strike 3. So 9 strikeouts on the game for Caden Peel. 2 of them to Rice Peterson, and both of them looking. So there's out number 1. Here is Ashton Rogers. Ashton Rogers, he's 2 for 2 in the ball game. He hit a RBI double in the first inning and then hit a single in the 3rd inning. He scored 1 of 2 runs in that 3rd inning. Ashton Rogers, one of the 5 returning players. Make that 6 returning players now with the addition of Ridge Peterson here, 4 games into the season. So he's one of 6 returning players for the Eagles this season. Ashton Rogers, in his senior year, trying to make a big impact here for the Eagles. His first pitch was taken for a ball. He's now ahead 1-0, and Riggleman making a dash for second behind the back of Peel, and Peel late to react, doesn't even make the throw. So Camden Riggleman, you don't see that very often where a player tries for the steal before a pitch. So a uncontested steal there by Camden Riggleman makes it to second base. So now Wray, with 1 out in the inning, has a base runner in scoring position. Rogers ahead in the count 1-0. The next delivery swung on and missed. Took a big cut at that one, but couldn't make contact on that upstairs pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ashton Rogers. Next delivery. Ooh, looks like the umpire called. Looks like time was called just before the throw. A potential balk as well. We will see what happens. So, looks like it's just going to be ball 2. So, not sure what happened there. The umpire kind of waved off there just before the pitch made it to the plate. So, they are going to roll the ball. So, 2 balls, 1 strike to Ashton Rogers. 1 down in the inning. Here's the 2-1 swung on. This one's going to be grounded to short, and Schmidt, the throw to first, is just barely in time. However, on the play, Riggleman advancing to third base. So Ashton Rogers, a ground out, a productive ground out, if you will, as he advances Riggleman to third. Here is Darren Welp for Wray, who is 0 for 1 on the game. He struck out looking to retire the side in the first inning, and then he drew a walk with an RBI in the 3rd inning. Welp, in his last game, went 0 for 1 at the plate, did draw 2 walks there in that Tuesday victory over Caliche. And his first pitch taken this time around is a ball, 1-0 the count. Peel looking to retire the side. Strike 1 on a swing from Welp.
Runner out there, 2 outs.
Peel looking for the third scoreless inning of 5 in this game. Next delivery misses on the inside. 2 balls and a strike to Darren Welp.
2-1 count.
Darren Welp on the season. Able to,
Strike 2 swinging.
again, draw many walks in the season, leading the team in 9 walks
2 outs.
in that department, but still looking for his first hit of the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next one was called strike 2. Next one is swung on and popped to the parking lot. We're going to hold it at another 2-2 count.
2-1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Camden Riggleman, the base runner, at third. No runs yet scoring in the inning. Merino leads Wray 7-5. Peel a glance at third. Here's the 2-2, swung on and missed. There is strikeout number 10 of the game for Caden Peel. He's just burning through this Wray lineup right here, throwing great pitches time and time again, and the side is retired. So, no runs on no hits. 1 error was committed, and 1 base runner was left on. Wray trails Merino 7-5, heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, or excuse me, the top of the 6th inning, which is next on KRDZ. Bottom of the 5th inning, correction in Merino. Game 1 of 2 this afternoon. Merino with a 7-5 lead over Wray. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Eddie Estrada remains on the mound in relief for the Eagles. And he's fallen behind now 2-0 to Tyler Miller, who is leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Rams. Estrada set. Here's the 2-0. That one misses high. 3 balls and no strikes to Miller. Miller 2 for 2 in this ball game. Has 2 of the Rams' 5 hits. He's also scored 2 runs and stolen 1 base. 3-0 now. That one gets called on the upper inside part of the plate for strike 1. So Estrada hanging in there a little bit longer in this at-bat. 3-1 to Miller, misses way off the plate, and that's going to be ball 4. A 5-pitch walk to Miller to lead off the 5th. It's the 3rd walk issued from Estrada in relief, and that's going to bring up Zach Bott, looking for his first. Hung on and missed for strike 1. So far in relief, Eddie Estrada allowing 4 hits for 5 runs. However, 3 of those runs are unearned. This one swung, bounced in the dirt, and Wymere the pickups. The step on Second base gets out one, but couldn't get the double play. Throw to first was not in time. So that's going to be a base runner now at second for Merino with one out. So a throwing error again by Wymira. Wymira just struggling to make throws to first base in this one. As Bott makes it all the way to second base on the play. That brings up Dynas, Caleb Dynas, the freshman. First one is in the zone, called strike one. Good first pitch there from Eddie Estrada. Dynas 0 for 1 in this one, reached on a walk in the second inning, then reached via the error in the third inning. Scored 1 run and also has 1 RBI. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dynas with 1 down in the inning. Base runner at second. Estrada is ready. Here's the 1-1. That one misses just off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike to Dynas. Here's the pickoff attempt there at second, and the throw offline to second base from Estrada, trying for the pickoff of Zach Bott, and in the meantime, he just moves up to third, and they could have had a chance to keep him in that pickle. However, since the throw was offline on the pickoff attempt, it's going to allow Bott to move up to third base. So another error. 2 errors now in the inning for Wray. Next delivery misses way too high, and that's going to be another walk. It looks like did he walk? No, he didn't. So he prematurely went to first base. That was only ball 3, so he lost track of the count there. So 3 balls and a strike to Dynas. I was going to say that didn't seem right there. So he's back there. So 2 errors in the inning. Base runner now at third with 1 down. And strike 2. Dynas thought that was ball 4. However, he's going to have to get back in the box for a payoff pitch from Estrada. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning. Opportunity to try to extend the Merino lead here. Payoff delivery. That one swung on right up the gap between second and short, and it's an RBI single from Caleb Dynas. Dynas now with his first base hit of the game, and it extends the Merino lead. They lead 8-5 now over the Eagles. So the first hit of the inning drives in the first run of the inning as Bott comes in to score. Here is Mason Rank. Base runner at first, still 1 away. Mason Rank first pitch grounds this one to second. Throw to second is in time, and the double play opportunity is good. My, oh my. So a great play right there. A 4-6-3 double play retires the side. However, 1 run scoring on 1 hit. 2 errors committed by Wray in the inning, and no base runners left on. Merino leads Wray 8-6. Now heading into the top of the 6th inning, next on KRDZ. Top of the 6th inning. Wray trying to chip away at this deficit to Merino, who leads 8-5 now over Wray. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Ridge Peterson leading off the 6th inning for Wray. Meanwhile, Caden Peel has been relieved, on pace for a win. It is now Deacon Tranquil on the mound for Merino. So, Ridge Peterson down 0-2. Latest pitch was swung on and foul tipped. Swung on and missed, pitch in the dirt, and the throw to first is in time. The strikeout for Ridge Peterson. He's now 1 for 3. His 2 outs are strikeouts, and that is how the 6th inning gets underway for Wray. So Tranquil starting off his relief appearance with a strikeout. So Tranquil comes in. Was playing catcher to start the game. Now at catcher is Schmidt. First pitch is called strike 1 now to Lawton Annan, who is 0 for 2 in this one. Both strikeouts at the hands of Caden Peel. 2 of 10 strikeouts from Peel, and swung on and missed on a low and away pitch. So 0-2 count to Annan, trying to avoid a 3rd strikeout. Here's the 0-2 delivery. That one is called strike 3. So Lawton Annan, 2 strikeouts swinging, and now 1 strikeout looking. And there is out number 2, both on strikeouts from Deacon Tranquil. Brings back the top of the side. Joey Wymura stepping in. Peel, of course, starting the game for Merino on the mound, on pace for a win. He pitched 5 very successful innings for Merino. He allowed 5 runs, 3 of them earned on 5 hits. Got himself 10 strikeouts and only issuing 3 walks. 1-0 delivery to Joey Wymura is in the zone for a called strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Joey Wymura. Trying to keep this 6th inning alive. Wray going scoreless in back-to-back innings, as this one is in the zone for a called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wymura. Wray scoring 3 runs in the 1st inning, 2 in the 3rd inning, and then scoreless in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th innings. Next pitch that runs in and gets Joey Wymura on the ankle. That one looked like it hurt. However, he is going to take a base. So he's just going to have to walk that one off right there. So a hit batter. Joey Wymura now on. So a 2-out base runner for Wray. Here is Eddie Estrada. Estrada is 0 for 2 in this one, both strikeouts, and he also did draw a walk there in the 4th inning. Assistant coach Terry J there at first, trying to check on Wymura. Wymura taking a couple extra steps there just off of first base, trying to see if he is okay to stay on the bases, and it looks like he is. So Joey Wymura showing great toughness and resilience there on the mound for the Eagles, or on the first base, excuse me. Staying in the game. So Eddie Estrada now officially stepping in at the plate, trying to keep the inning alive as well for Wray. Wymura did get hit by a pitch that time. However, otherwise he was 0 for 2 in this game. He was walked in the 1st inning, reached on an error in the 2nd inning, and then grounded out in the 4th inning. He did score a run and stole 2 bases. First pitch in the zone for a strike against Eddie Estrada. He falls behind 0-1. Estrada getting his pitch card there on his left forearm back ready. And a step off from Tranquil. Going to get reset there on the mound. Estrada behind 0-1. Here is the next delivery. That one in the zone for strike 2. Wymura, a steal at second is in time. So that ankle looks just fine after that hit by pitch. He is in for his third steal of the game.
0-2 is the count.
So Wray now with a base runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Eddie Estrada is down 0-2, looking to avoid a third strikeout. Next delivery swung on and missed. So there's the third time that he is struck out in this one. All 3 outs from Tranquil in the inning are on the strikeout, and the side is retired. So Merino holding on to the 8-5 lead heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, trying to add to their total before Wray comes back to the box in the top of the 7th. You're listening to Wray Eagles Baseball on KRDZ.
You've got places to go and things to do, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. With Wray State Bank's student banking, we have the tools to keep you going. Deposit that check from grandma without stopping at the bank, split the bill from your phone when you're out with your friends, and get access to your accounts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with online and mobile banking. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you wherever you go. Wray State Bank, banking on a first-name basis. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers are a skilled nursing facility and a top-rated assisted living community. Our skilled nursing facility offers physician and nurse practitioner visits, therapy options, and more. Our assisted living community offers individual care plans, trained team members available, routine health assessments, as well as art, music, and pet therapies. We're devoted to taking care of our residents in a secure, loving, home-like environment. Call Hillcrest Care Center and the Towers at 970-332-4856 and find out more.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Merino with a 8-5 advantage over Wray, game 1 of today's doubleheader. Connor Dockery on KRDZ. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on KRDZ. So meanwhile, in that pause for station ID, Darren Welp committing the error. He is moved to shortstop. Joey Wymura moving to second, and the grounder by Josiah McIntosh, who was leading off the bottom of the 6th for Merino, grounded it right to Welp there at short, and he just couldn't get the pickup. So another error committed by Wray. That's 7 errors now committed by the Eagles on the game, and that's probably been the biggest worry so far on the young season through 4 games. They've just been committing just far too many errors at this point. That is now 17 errors through 4 games committed by the Wray Eagles. So just a little bit too many to really have an efficient working defense, and you're certainly not helping out your pitchers much there on the mound. Especially Eddie Estrada, so far 6 runs, only 2 of those have been earned at this point. So the top of the order is back for Merino. It is Schmidt, and he is ahead 1-0, now 2-0 as the pitch was in the dirt. Arambula, a pickoff attempt at first after the pitch is not in time as McIntosh is back in. So Schmidt steps back in. Here's the 2-0 delivery. That one's in the dirt, but Arambula able to snag it. 3 balls and no strikes. Schmidt on the game is 1 for 3. He has struck out, also has a single. He's scored a run off of an error as well. Here's the 3-0. That one gets the knees for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike for Cohen Schmidt. Merino looking to increase their record to 6-1 on the season. Last chance to add to their lead in this one before Wray gets the bats as this one is lined to right field for a base hit. So 2 base hits in this one for Cohen Schmidt. He's now 2 for 4. And that's another base runner for Merino with 0 outs. So first hit of the inning. That brings in Chance Everhart, the senior, who is 0 for 0 in this game because his first 3 plate appearances, each of them walks. First delivery to him, meanwhile, that's above the belt. So 1-0. Everhart, as I mentioned, 3 walks, 2 runs scored, 1 of them on an error, and he's also stolen 2 bases. Estrada remains on the mound for the Eagles, glances back at second. Next one is right down the middle, and a pickoff attempt at second is not in time. So a 1-1 count now for Everhart. Base runners remain on first and second for Merino with no outs. Estrada getting back set in the stretch. Glance at second. And he's going to step off. Pickoff attempt at second is too late. McIntosh able to dive in. Everhart just patiently waiting to receive the third delivery. Still a 1-1 count. Estrada looking for out number 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one called strike 2 on the knees. Estrada looking for his second strikeout of the game. So far, just 1 strikeout in 3 innings of work in relief. 1-2. This one's grounded to short. Welp can't make the clean pickup. Does make the underhanded scoop to second, which is in time. So there is the first out, but the throw to first is not in time. So Everhart reaches on fielder's choice, and there's the first out. So Schmidt, base runner that got out there at second. Base runners are now on the corners with 1 out in the inning. Here is Deacon Tranquil. He's now on the mound for Merino when Merino is on defense, of course, as first pitch is low and inside. That is ball 1. Tranquil in this game, he is trying to turn around a 0 for 3 performance. He struck out looking in the first inning and then had a pop out to second base in each of the third and fourth innings.
1 count. 1 out on the base.
So 1 ball, no strikes to Tranquil. Here's the next delivery to him. That one is in the zone for a strike. Pickoff attempt at third is off the mark. And another error for the Eagles is going to bring in another run. So Merino extending their lead to 4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. McIntosh coming in to score. He reached on an error and now scored on an error. 1-1 the count, meanwhile, to Tranquil with a base runner on second now, which is Everhart, with 1 away in the inning. So Arambula looks like he's having more helmet issues here behind the plate. So he has to go back to the dugout and get a new catcher's helmet. Time and time again, Arambula's been having some issues there. So, again, one of those helmets broke in the first doubleheader against Akron last. Everhart is caught stealing at third. A great throw from Chris Arambula behind the plate to Riggleman at third. Is able to nail Everhart at third. So he is caught stealing for out number 2, and just like that, the bases are empty with 2 outs. However, again, they were able to extend their lead to 4. 9-5 they lead. So Deacon Tranquil Now with a 2-2 count. Estrada trying to get out of the side. Next delivery, that one's low and away. And that's ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, 2 out, space is empty. Payoff pitch is too low. So there's a 2-out walk from Estrada. So Deacon Tranquil reaches base for the first time in this ball game. And here is Caden Peel trying to keep this inning rolling for Merino. So far scoring 1 run on 1 hit and 2 errors from the Eagles. So another unearned run. Of the 9 runs given up by Wray in this one, only 4 of them are earned. Just unacceptable how many errors they've been giving up. Not only on the season, but this game specifically, as the first pitch to Peel is too high. He did have a RBI single there in the 3rd inning and scored a run. Also stole a base. Here's the 1-0. That one's low and away for ball 2. So now 8 errors on the game for Wray. They had no errors in the first 2 innings, so they started to look pretty good, and then they had 1 error in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 2 errors in the 5th, and now 2 errors here in the 6th. This one swung on by Peel. It's a pop fly. Peterson comes off of first base to make the catch, and the side is retired. So that will do it for the 6th inning. Wray with one last chance in this first game to try to make a comeback. Top of the 7th is next. Wray trails Merino by 4 on KRDZ.
I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, that honey-do list is so much fun. All I really gotta do is paint the house and build a new deck for a happy spouse.
Come in and see us at Wray Lumber Company. We'll help you tackle that honey-do list or any building or home improvement project. Wray Lumber Company on Main Street in Wray, where your goodwill is our greatest asset.
Go Eagles!
Proud sponsor of Wray Eagle Athletics.
Back to Merino, Colorado. Merino with a 9-5 advantage over Wray. Wray with their final chance at the plate here, as the first pitch by Chris Arambula Grounded to short, and the throw to Rank at first is in time. So on one pitch by Deacon Tranquil, he gets the first out in the inning. Tranquil now in 1 1/3 of an inning pitched, allowing no hits, no runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. Looking for the 2-inning save here. At the time he stepped on the mound, his team had a 3-run lead. Now at the plate, Camden Riggleman. He falls behind 0-1. He checked his swing but broke the plane for strike 1. 0-1 delivery, that one at the knees for called strike 2. So a 0-2 count for Riggleman. Wray needs to get base runners here, hopefully before 2 outs. They don't want to put their backs on the wall and try to overcome a 4-run deficit without any outs at that point. Swung on and missed, and there is strike 3 for Riggleman, and out number 2. That's the 4th out on strikes for Tranquil in relief. And that brings up Rice Peterson, trying to keep Wray in it right here. Tranquil looking to shut the Eagles down. Here is the first delivery. Peterson going for the bunt. That one just along the line. Tranquil throw to first, off the mark. However, covering there is Caleb Dinez. Not on the bag, of course, so it is an infield single from Rice Peterson. A nice bunt that time. So there's the first hit of the inning for Wray. A slimmer of life right here that could potentially get a nice run going for Wray. A nice rally, if you will. Again, still have a lot to overcome here. Trailing by 4 with 2 outs. And Peterson trying to catch Tranquil off guard. He tries for second, and he is nailed at second. Rice Peterson is caught stealing, and there is the 3rd out. And the side is retired. The game is over. So, unfortunately for Wray, had a pretty good start to this one. They led 3-0 over Merino, and then 5-2. However, Merino was able to tie it up at 5 and then score a couple of more runs the rest of the way to get the win. A lot of errors in this one for Wray. 8 errors to be exact. So you know that'll be the main thing that Coach Brett Vlasheen is going to discuss with them in between games 1 and 2. So there we go. Deacon Tranquil with a 2-inning save. Getting the win on the mound for Merino is Caden Peel. So getting the loss for Wray as well is Eddie Estrada. So the final score, 9-5 in favor of Merino. Merino in this one scoring their 9 runs on 7 hits, and 4 were left on base. They committed 3 errors this game. Wray, their 5 runs, scored on 6 hits. They committed 8 errors, and 6 men were left on base. So game 1 goes to Merino. They improve to 6-1 on the season, 4-1 in the lower Platte. Wray drops to 2-2 overall. We're going to send it back to regular programming for about 20 or so minutes, and then we will come back. Game 2 of today's doubleheader between Wray and Merino. Thanks for tuning into Game 1 on KRDZ.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service.
Sukup Manufacturing Company hires people that were born and raised to work in this industry.
I grew up farming, and we had Sukup equipment on our farm.
I still actively farm. I know what the farmers' problems are. I can use that to help make our products better.
What kind of separates a successful farm from one that's having a little more trouble right now is the ability to market your grain.
And the best way to manage that?
On-farm storage
Sue Rother, fleet manager for Sukup Trucking Operations.
We've had several calls where a farmer has broke down, a dealer needs a part right away. We do whatever we can to get it there.
The Sukup Dealer Network is also a critical part of the company's success.
Our relationship with our dealers is very close. They know who they can contact if they have a need.
The dealers are absolutely committed to this product. When you buy something, you want to make sure you have good service that comes with it.
You have depended on Farm Rain for your customized farming equipment and service. We are humbled by your trust. We don't take it lightly. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you for continuing to count on us.